When you hear the term non-duality, it might seem abstract, but it describes something profoundly simple yet deeply powerful. Non-duality, or Advaita Vedanta as it's known in ancient Indian philosophy, points toward the understanding that reality is fundamentally one unified consciousness. Imagine the ocean, vast and seemingly divided by waves. Each wave appears separate and unique, yet beneath the surface all waves are made from the same boundless water. Similarly, we see countless forms around us, people, trees, animals. But behind these varied expressions lies one universal essence. Eckhart Tolle beautifully explains it as the shared consciousness that connects everything and everyone, an ever-present field of awareness that transcends individual identities and boundaries. Non-duality gently reminds us that separation is just a mental illusion, a perspective created by the human mind, and that, in truth, we are all intrinsically linked through a singular consciousness. One core insight of non-dual consciousness is its boundless nature. Rupert Spira, a contemporary teacher, often speaks of consciousness as a limitless space in which all experiences occur. Picture consciousness as an infinite canvas, endlessly vast, on which every thought, emotion, and sensation is painted. These experiences are temporary brushstrokes appearing and disappearing, but the canvas itself remains unchanged and boundless. Your individual consciousness, what you consider your personal awareness, is not confined within the body or limited by physical boundaries. Instead, it extends infinitely in every direction. This expansive understanding reveals a profound truth, that consciousness itself is not something we possess individually. Rather, we participate in a universal awareness. Just as the sky effortlessly holds clouds, birds, and storms without ever being touched or changed by them, our true nature, pure, boundless consciousness, remains untouched by the ever-changing forms of life. Why then do we experience ourselves as separate entities, distinct and disconnected from everything else? Advaita Vedanta teaches that this sense of separation arises from identification with our thoughts and our bodies. Eckhart Tolle explains it as becoming lost in the egoic mind, the constant stream of thoughts, judgments, and memories that convince us we are isolated beings in a vast, indifferent universe. But this perception is merely an illusion crafted by the mind. It's similar to dreaming. While we dream, we perceive ourselves as characters within a separate reality. Only upon awakening do we realize that the entire dream was occurring within our consciousness. Similarly, our daily experiences, our beliefs in separation, loneliness, or division, are merely the result of believing the stories our mind tells us. When we start to see through this illusion, recognizing our thoughts and identities as temporary manifestations within one consciousness, a sense of profound unity naturally emerges. Experiencing non-dual consciousness isn't something distant or inaccessible. It can be encountered directly in everyday moments. Imagine times when you've felt a profound connection, perhaps witnessing a breathtaking sunset, sharing genuine love with another person, or experiencing deep meditation. In those moments, there's a noticeable shift. The boundaries between you and the world seem to dissolve, revealing a sense of unity and interconnectedness. Rupert Spira emphasizes that these experiences are glimpses into our natural state. They aren't unusual events, but reflections of reality shining through the veil of the mind. Non-duality invites us to explore this interconnectedness consciously, to notice the presence of awareness behind every thought and experience. As we do, our habitual feeling of separation diminishes, replaced by an enduring sense of peace and unity. This recognition brings about transformative effects, nurturing compassion and understanding in our interactions and relationships. Understanding non-dual consciousness is not just philosophical. It has profound practical implications for our daily lives. It reshapes our relationship with ourselves and others. When we recognize that consciousness is universal, judgment naturally subsides. How could we harshly judge another if at the core, they are the same boundless awareness as ourselves? This understanding fosters empathy, compassion, and kindness. It also transforms how we face challenges. Difficult situations are no longer threats to a separate self, but experiences unfolding within the larger space of consciousness. Eckhart Tolle suggests that this perspective empowers us, allowing us to respond to life with clarity and presence rather than habitual reactions. Even stress and suffering become opportunities to deepen our awareness. As we embody non-dual understanding, we find life becomes simpler, more meaningful, and inherently peaceful because we see everything as interconnected expressions of one shared consciousness. So, how do we practically move toward experiencing non-dual consciousness? Teachers like Rupert Spira and Eckhart Tolle point to practices such as mindfulness, meditation, and self-inquiry. Mindfulness helps us witness our thoughts without becoming entangled in them. Meditation deepens this practice, creating space between consciousness and mental activity. Self-inquiry, asking the question, "Who am I?" or "What is aware of my thoughts?" gently redirects our attention from thoughts to the awareness behind them. These practices don't add anything new to us. Instead, they help remove layers of misunderstanding and conditioning that obscure our inherent interconnectedness. Gradually, we begin to rest more frequently in the simplicity and clarity of pure awareness itself. The journey toward realizing non-duality isn't about attaining something distant, but recognizing what's already here, always present and available. Ultimately, non-duality offers an open invitation to rediscover our essential nature as boundless, peaceful, and universally shared consciousness.